to another video. Got the Hellcat. I just put the regular wheels and tires back on because, as you can see, it's pouring. But today what I have for y'all is some tint. So I'm gonna try to throw this on here before work real quick. Show you guys how I did it for my other car. I'm gonna do the exact same. This is what it is. And I'm just gonna be doing the rear tail lights for right now. I'm gonna do the side markers and the front headlights also. So this thing is gonna be completely murdered out. May even take off that sticker, and we're gonna do 5% all the way around, and then also do 35 or 40 on the front. Never done that one before, but we will. And yeah, so far so good, man. The car is, real fun. But let's go ahead and throw this tint on. First things first, of course, you want to start off with a clean surface and everything, and you also want to start off with a dry surface. So got a rag here. I'm gonna wipe it all down, get it all nice and dry, and show you all the other tools that I have that I'm gonna be using to get this done right. So a few of the things you're gonna need: a squeegee, or some way, you can use your hand also, that's fine. I just have this from already. I was gonna wrap my hood on my other car, satin black, but that was a fail. So I did pretty good on the tail lights. This is some of the blades, or you can use, a box opener, just something to cut the film with, or you can use knifeless tape, which is what I recommend. I just didn't grab none of that. And you don't have to have one of these, but it's very helpful. I have a heat gun, so I'm gonna use that to apply it also. Just some stuff you can get off Amazon, it'll get the job done. So now I'm gonna go ahead, show you how I size it up. Jeez, that was a fail. So I'll show you guys how I, cut all my film out. I still have some extra left over, so you're not gonna be using all of this to get the car tinted, but I'll show you how I do it. All right. I look a little crazy, I don't care. This is just YouTube. Anyway, so you'll have this little tape on here. Just peel that off. And just be careful not to damage the film. As you can see, the film is pitch black, so you're still gonna be able to see, the tail lights and everything through it, but you're not gonna be able to, see the red at all, which is what I want, completely murdered. So what I usually do is I don't go at it, completely horizontally, because this film, is pretty long. What I do is I just fit it up against the back of the tail light and then cut off what I need. So that's what I do here. And you'll also want some scissors, so you can actually cut the film. So only gonna need about this much. I'm gonna do each block in 2 separate pieces so that it'll, conform the way I need it to conform, and I don't have to worry about anything, going everywhere. So what I also do is I, heat up the tail light to make sure that it's completely dry. But you don't want to have this thing set up super high. I just got it on 3, and just heat it up, dry everything, so you have a good clean surface that's dry. Okay, so now that I got my film cut, I'm gonna peel it and apply it to the car. It has this pattern on the back so you can get all the bubbles and stuff out. You don't want to trap anything underneath this, so you don't really want to let it roll up on itself. So I'm just gonna press it and start it in from the center, and then work my way out. Like I said, you really don't want it to be stuck to itself. And you don't want to, and I'm only gonna cover the red because I don't want it to it's already black on the outside. There's no reason in covering up the black that's already out there. So I'm just gonna line it up to where the red and everything else is. Just massage it on out. Okay, and I opened up the trunk, made it a little bit easier to get to this light. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. So as you can see, I got it all stretched through here and then pulled out on the outside so I can trim around it, and then fold it in back here so that it doesn't peel from the back side. That was something I noticed I could do a little bit better from the last one I did. But yeah, it's real simple. If you get any wrinkles or anything like that, you know, you just pull it and then you heat it up, and then it'll end up, you know, smoothing itself out, and you can get it over the light. And yeah, pretty clean. Baby wrinkle right here. I can heat that up and, you know, massage it out, but no big wrinkles throughout the whole thing, and looks pretty good in my opinion. Don't need a whole lot of force. And then I need to cut it. All right, and make sure that I, matched it up. Sorry, I noticed the lens was a little dirty, but that's before and that's after. Came out real nice. And the extra from this can be used to, you know, do the side marker lights and stuff. Okay, so here are both sides done. As you can see, that's the red, pitch black, same way. Just line it up on there, cut it out, you know, use the heat gun to press it in and stretch it. So the way that I do it is I run my thumb down the middle. I know I got a lot of dirty stuff in my nails. I just changed the tires. I ran my thumb down the middle. As soon as it'll start wrinkling up here, you push, you pull one side up and you push the other side down with your thumb. There's no reason why you should need the heat gun up here at all. Whenever you get down here, just press down, then you start trying to run your finger up here, and then you stretch it around this bezel. So as soon as it starts to wrinkle, you pull it out and you stretch it out, and then you use the heat gun. It'll loosen all the tension right there. Then you can run your thumb up through here and just keep on working it all the way out. Same thing on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this side out and then be done with this for now. And that's about as much as you really need. You don't need a whole lot to get this done. And hopefully you can see what I meant. Just run your thumb down it, push this all over the red. It'll start doing all this at the edge. Just grab the heat gun and then you put your thumb through here. You just keep on heating, stretching and heating it up, and it'll all go through. Okay, and as you guys can see, got this side done. So it was like before, completely blacked out. I'm gonna do the same thing for those and those a little bit later, but just trying to show y'all this part first. So it came out pretty good. The way you make this stuff last is you seal your edges and you make sure that this line is sealed so it doesn't peel up or anything like that. Okay, and I got that side done, this done, all of it done. Pitch black. So it looks good to me. Looks just like the other car.